Hello everyone, this is Mr. Man Loomis and Friends Show here, and today I'm going to be showing you my entire Little Miss Books collection for the 2026 edition. So yeah, as you can see, I have a total lot of them to show. So yeah, this is going to be a big collection video for you all. And as for the bonus ones, like Little Miss Stella, Little Little Miss Jealous, or some others, those those were so hard for me to get, and they were extremely rare and hard to find. But I'm gonna be showing you all my entire Little Miss Books collection for the 2026 edition. So yeah, and it's hard to believe that the Little Miss series is gonna be celebrating its 45th anniversary this year, because the Little Miss Books series were first published in 1981 when the Mr. Man series celebrated its 10th anniversary of that year. So yeah. And when I show all the books, I'm not going to show all the pages from all those books because I need to save time. So yeah. So anyways, without any further ado, let's begin this collection video. So, to start off with, my 3 copies of Little Miss Bossy. The very first Little Miss book ever made. And this is the original 1981 release, which I'm going to be showing you right now. This is the original release from 1981, with Mr. Impossible on the cover. Yep, this is real, the real original release. Alright, here's another copy. This is the American USA reprint. This is the 1986 reprint, as you can tell. And it says 9th printing October 1986. And now here's another copy. This is a reprint copy from like the 90s, whatever. But this is the 2020 reprint. Yeah, I'm only going to show this page from the only very first Little Miss book. So yeah. And we're already starting with the 1981 releases, if I forgot to say that. Alright, anyways, next up, Little Miss Naughty. This is my only copy of Little Miss Naughty. I would like to get the original release from 1981 sometime. So yeah. Little Miss Neat. Still need to get the original release from 1981 sometime. Okay, next up. It's gonna be crazy, but I have 5 copies of Little Miss Sunshine. Yep, all 5 of them I have. So here we go. Here's the original release from 1981 with Mr. Silly on the cover. Here's the 1988 reprint from American USA. Here's the 1985 hardcover reprint from Work. Oh, forgot to say. 13 printing, March 1988. Here's the reprint copy from North America, and it's the 2009 reprint, part of the Little Miss box set. And here's the 2021 50th anniversary edition reprint copy. Now it says 50th anniversary edition, but it'll be better if it says 40th anniversary edition of Little Miss Sunshine, because it was first published in 1981. Right? Alright, next up I have two copies of Little Miss Tiny. Here's the original release from 1981 with Mr. Small on the cover. And here's the North American reprint. This reprint is from like this is 2019. Oh, for Little Miss Naughty, that one's a 2020 reprint. And for Little Miss Neat, this one is a 2000, doesn't say the year, but I think it's like from like 2000s, whatever. Yeah, this is the 2019 reprint, as you can tell. Forgot to say that. Alright, next up I have my three copies of Little Miss Trouble. I don't have the original release from 1981, but I'd like to get that sometime. So anyways, my copy, this one's the 1984 reprint. The original release of Little Miss Trouble has Mr. Mischief on the cover. I would like to get that sometime. Here's the hardcover reprint from 1985, and it's for Rook, back splink. And here's the reprint copy from North America. This copy is from 2017, this edition. Alright, next up I have my two copies of Little Miss Helpful. Now, both of them look like the original releases, but you're wrong. This one's the original 1981 release, because it says Help. And now this copy, this one's the 2009 reprint from the PSSI, part of the box set. So yeah. Alright, next up I have my two copies of Little Miss Shy. The original release from 1981 with Mr. Quiet on the cover. Here's the reprint copy from 2020. Alright, next up I have my two copies of Little Miss Splendid. The original release from 1981 with Mr. Happy on the cover. And here's a reprint copy, the North American reprint from 2018. Alright. Next up I have my two copies of Little Miss Late. I still need to get the original release from 1981 sometime. Here's the 1985 hardcover reprint from Rook. And here's the reprint copy from North America. This reprint is from 2008. Alright, that's this stack. Now on to another stack. Okay, first up, a little bit scatterbrain. This is the 2001 North American reprint. It needs to get the original release from 1981 sometime. Little Miss Greedy, previously published as Little Miss Plump when it was first published in 1981. But this is the North American reprint copy that I have, and it's from 2010. Yeah, Little Miss Greedy was retitled in 1994, if I got to say that. Anyways, Little Miss Magic. This is the North American reprint from 2009. Need to get the original 1982 release with Mr. Nosy on the covers in time. Alright, next up, my two copies of Little Miss Giggles. Here's the North American reprint from 1985. And here's the reprint copy from 2020. Yeah, I got water damage by accident, but that's okay. Alright, next up I have my three copies of Little Miss Twins. Oh, by the way, we're on to the 1984 releases, if I forgot to say that. Little Miss Giggles is the start of the 1984 releases. Alright. This is also from 1984 as well. Here's the original release. It says Thurman Publishing, but it says Price Stern Sloan. Here's the 1985 hardcover reprint from Rook. And here's the North American release. This edition is from 2018. My three copies of Little Miss Chatterbox. This is the North American copy from 1984. I need to get the original UK release of that sometime. 1985 hardcover reprint. And here's the North American copy from 2009. This reprint. Alright, next up I have my two copies of Little Miss Dottie. This is the original release from 1984 that says Little Miss Dottie. And here's the North American reprint titled Little Miss Ditsy. This 2001 as well, the reprint. Little Miss Lucky. Still needs to get the original 1984 release in time. Two copies of Little Miss Star. 1985 hardcover reprint. And here's the North American copy. And the inside has the same artwork from the front cover. It's neat. Three copies of Little Miss Fickle. Here's the first copy. This is the UK release. They're both from 1984. The original releases. Here's the North American copy from Price Stern Sloan. And here is another North American copy. This copy is a reprint from 2010 something, because it doesn't say it. Alright. My two copies of Little Miss Contrary, the final Little Miss book to be created by Roger Hargreaves. This is the original release from 1984. It's the last ever Little Miss vintage book. And here's the reprint copy. This reprint copy from, doesn't say it on here, but it might be from like 2000s, whatever. Alright, next up, on to the 1990 releases. We got Little Miss Busy. The 1990 releases were originally releases in France, but they were released in the UK in 1994. So yeah. Little Miss Quick, originally released in 1990. This is the 1994 translated release. Little Miss Wise. This copy's from 2019. This copy's from 2019 as well. Little Miss Busy is a 2009 reprint, if I got to say that. Alright. Little Miss Tidy, 2020 printing. Little Miss Brainy, 2020 printing as well. Little Miss Stubborn, 2017. I put 1990 because it says 2001 by mistake. So yeah. Little Miss Curious, Little Miss Fun, Little Miss Somersault. Alright. Now, those three are from 2003. We got Little Miss Scary, Little Miss Bad, and Little Miss Whoops. From 2011, Little Miss Princess, Little Miss Hug from 2014. The original release has the O on the cover. Little Miss Fabulous from 2016. It's a reprint copy. Little Miss Sparkle, also from 2016. Also reprint as well. And some of them are reprints. Forgot to say that. Anyways, we got Little Miss Adventure from 2020. Originally released in the UK in 2018, but it's the 2020 North American release. Little Miss Brave. This originally came out in 2021. This is the North American copy from 2023. Little Miss Surprise from 2024. This book I got recently from yesterday that I'm going to be showing you, which is why I'm doing this collection video for this year. So yeah. And, and now to finish off with the three holiday themed books and the special ones as well. We got Little Miss Birthday from 2006. Like this shiny cover. 2007 North American copy. Little Miss Christmas from 2005. This is the Australian release. Which is why. From Lady Bird. And the last Little Miss book I have is Little Miss Valentine from 2019. This is the 2020 reprint. Alright. And before we go, forgot to show one more thing as a bonus. Just to finish the collection. This is the bonus called The Little Miss Collection, read by Jim Dale, and it's the audio CD. Here's the disc. It's back in box. Alright. Well, everyone, that is it. That is my Little Miss Books collection for the 2026 edition. Yep. It was lots of fun doing this collection, since I have a lot of them. So yeah. So anyways, without any further ado, I hope you guys are watching, and I'll see you in the next video. This is Mr. Man Little Miss and Friends Show, signing out.